Alrighty, we are getting ready to go. Hell yeah. The stream will begin in a few minutes, so just sit tight and it will get started soon. We're gonna have a fun show tonight. At least I hope we do. God, I hope we do. If we don't, well, I guess I'm screwed. I guess I'm totally screwed. Oh well. Oh fucking well. Just gonna have to deal with the stream not going well, if that's the case. I really hope it goes well. You know, I really hope so, but you never know. There might be some unforeseen disaster that could just completely, catastrophically ruin the stream. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is just a smooth show. We all have a good time. We all have a great rest of our Valentine's Day night excursion, whatever. Hopefully everything goes well. And it seems like I got a few viewers. Let me see. How many people are watching right now? Well, so far, YouTube's analytics are just telling me 0 people are watching. But I know that's not true because I'm seeing quite a few fucking comments from people. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Okay, now it's updated. 53 people are watching. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. That's not bad so far. It just started, too. Yeah, within a minute. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I think this stream's gonna go pretty damn well. Just between you and me, I think it's gonna go just fine. Just fine. Ooh, and I got a new channel member. Coronary Catastrophe. Welcome. Oh, you're a true Wolfulite. Well, that means you're gonna get a special thanks. You know, I haven't actually added your name to the current special thanks because you're new, but just make sure to remind me when I'm reading the names at the end. You will be added to future streams and videos though, so just make sure to remind me when we get to that point, because I might forget. But thank you for joining the little channel memberships. Okay, so the stream will begin in about 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, honestly. So, yeah, we're gonna have a fun show tonight, I think. I think we're gonna have a good time. I think we're all gonna have a good time, and hopefully everything goes perfectly fine. I'm gonna save, I guess, addressing the comments directly until, you know, we get the movie underway, but I am definitely appreciating all the people showing up. I'm just not addressing them because I don't have the comments set up on the screen, so I don't want to have to. I will address you guys though, so don't worry. We're about to begin, so okay, I'll address one. I mean, I still got like a minute, so I might as well see if I could find one little thing. Where's my sidekick? Robert Justifan said, I don't really know where Goulash. Oh wait, no, he's at the ticket booth. Yeah, he basically does double duty of the ticket booth and the snack concession stand. Though I haven't really shown that much, and I don't think anybody goes there, which is unfortunate, because it's costing us a lot of money to operate. Oh well. Oh, and thank you for the super chat. 15 ways to save spaghetti. The Poo Chain has ordered me to. What the hell does that mean? Well, thank you for the super chat anyway, even if I don't understand it. And it kind of somewhat scares me to read. It somewhat scares me to read. What was up with that? Well, it's one of the stranger super chats I've gotten, but I appreciate it. What is up with... Oh, man, whatever. Okay, let's get the stream underway. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. I'm not buggy either. Greetings. I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula. Welcome to the Die-In Theater, and guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on my background music. Or I guess I should say Goulash forgot to. Yeah, fucking Goulash. But anyway, greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula. Welcome to the Die-In Theater, my little home away from home for watching movies. You know, away from my home. You know, outside in the airy nights, just feel the breeze. This is what true movie watching is meant to be like. You're meant to be outside, and you're also meant to be possibly prohibited from viewing the film of choice because it might rain. That's what true cinema is like. You know, it might rain, but then again, yeah, I guess that's only really a problem if you have if you have a little convertible like mine. But it's a clear sky. It's a clear sky tonight, so don't have to worry about that. It's a clear Valentine night. All the stars are out, but not really. Whatever. I don't need stars. All I need is the silvery glow of a good film. And what film are we watching tonight, you might be wondering? Well, that's simple. As Goulash is standing right next to the poster, we are watching Don't Look in the Basement from 1973. A public domain horror film, because what else is new? Pretty much everything, pretty much every movie stream I'm going to be doing on YouTube is public domain. But Don't Look in the Basement is a... it's a pretty obscure film, but I think pretty much any film that would potentially be obscure eventually becomes less obscure because it's public domain and you just kind of find yourself watching it because it's on some free service or whatever. But it's about essentially a mental institute and a whole bunch of weird, crazy people, and a whole bunch of sketchy stuff happens there. Now, before I begin, I just want to give a little bit of a plug to my Patreon. Oh, wait, no, not there. Just to let you know, tomorrow night, same time, I'm going to be having a My Bloody Valentine stream for patrons. There I can actually stream whatever I want, not just public domain stuff, so consider pledging to the Patreon if you want a little extra content, You'll support the channel. Anyway, let's get the film underway. Goulash, turn off my background music. And let's start the movie already. Haha, yes. Alrighty. And I will plug you if you want me to, Christine Gregorick. I don't know what you necessarily mean by plug, but
Look here.
I will plug you. Now, I have seen this film before. Only once, though, and I think it was... Maybe I actually saw it twice, but it was like it was like more than a decade ago, I think, and I got it from back in the day. Walmart used to have those little digipack $1 public domain horror flicks that you could buy when you check out. And that's how I got it. Like, I ended up watching a lot of bad public domain horror movies because it got to the point where you could get like super cheap, movies that were just public domain, like just super easily. That's pretty much probably how a lot of these films got an audience, like just a second life, just because these desperate DVD companies were like, okay, this is public domain, we put it on a disc and send it to Walmart. But I appreciated it. It was a time when, I appreciated horror. Honestly, I had a lot more appreciation than maybe now. Like, it's easy to take for granted all the options you have. So it's nice to kind of just be able to sit back and just pretty much sit back and just watch a good old public domain horror movie at a drive-in theater. Just a little nice simulation. And honestly, as someone pointed this out, but yeah, this actually does look a lot like an episode of MASH. This looks like an old sitcom. It has the look and feel. It has the same kind of framing. Though, honestly, it pretty much is just sitcom quality cinematography.
I bet you don't know how many kinds of soup I've eaten, Janie. Come on, guess.
Oh.
I don't know, Sam.
How many kinds of soup?
Janie.
Are we not going to find out the answer to how many cans of soup he's eaten? Fuck me. I'm in suspense here. I want to know more about the soup.
For a long time now. But I'm going to have to leave.
Somebody says, is that guy okay? This is a mental institute. None of these people are okay.
That means you're going to leave me, Jane?
They're not doing great.
I'm sorry.
They're not super right in the head. There's going to be some more creepy guys. There's one particular creepy guy that's still to come.
When you're ready.
Very memorable creepy guy too. I'm waiting for him though, because he's pretty much the best memorable part of the movie, and I just want to see him. The part that I remember most vividly, because I feel like this movie is one of those movies that starts super strong, but then it kind of just sort of goes a little bit downhill. He was at the soup store,
Would you have me put my boat in the water?
Yeah, you know, I love the fact that mental institutions used to just be like
I bet Janie didn't say
just pretty much houses. This is just somebody's
bet.
house. Pretty much somebody's house. But yeah, that guy's whole thing is pretty clearly, it's all coming back to me. He is just a man-child. He's like he's got just a child like, pretty much, I guess he's kind of a bit like John Coffey from Green Mile, actually. Yeah. And, yeah, this bitch's whole shtick is, she really wants to be a mother, and, wow, they really... man, it's like, really rattling that... It got a little baby rattle. And this guy's whole thing is he believes that he is Waldo from Where's Waldo. He's just missing the cap. And that's what makes him crazy. But yeah, her thing is that she thinks the baby doll is the actual baby. But, and I guess this guy's thing, besides believing he's Waldo, is he has no sense of giving somebody personal space at all. Ooh, and I got a new Patreon supporter. Thank you, Michael Foster. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that quite a bit. Thank you.
Go ahead, Judge.
This guy, yeah, this is the guy I'm talking about that I was really waiting for.
Again.
He kind of reminds me of Jack Nicholson. It's sort of like a dollar store Jack Nicholson. And that guy actually looks a bit like Ronald Reagan, too. There's a few pseudo, vaguely famous people in this fucking movie. This is, you know, vaguely sexual, I think.
Yes, what is it, Jane? He's doing very well tonight. Can you sense how each stroke reaches down, freeing some
that is
part
some
of
good
his
fresca.
conflict?
I'm enjoying it.
Perhaps just a cell or two of the unconscious.
You know, this nurse, she just kind of looks like a librarian, kind of, you know?
Dr. Stevens.
Yes.
She looks like she's not,
Doctor,
she's not at home
I've
here.
come to
She
a
should be
decision about all this.
teaching people about the Dewey Decimal System. What do the
just
fuck
can't take it any
librarians do?
longer.
I don't
You
know.
threatened me again tonight. I'm leaving. When you said you had someone else coming out tonight, someone to help.
I can't accept that decision,
Man,
Jane. You're a professional.
whole
I
asylum
won't
and
allow you to
they
do
just have 2 employees? Well, it's... And then that's pretty much what'll happen when you... Okay, well, at least they got 3 employees. That's... Well, now they have 2 again, so it doesn't matter.
Judge!
But yeah, that's why you need more help. That's why you need some orderlies.
Judge.
Like, come
Put it
on.
down.
What kind of, like, backwoods mental institution is this, though? Like, come on. Who wants to... like, this is, like...
Oh, God.
It's actually kind of impressive. It's sort of... Ooh, and I got another Patreon supporter, Mitchell Foster. Thank you. But it's kind of like a sort of sitcom premise, in a way, where it's just like this out of nowhere fucking mental institution with... It's always... There's never just like a guy who might be a little schizophrenic or just, you know, just not right. Like, it's always just... Anytime there's like a mental institution in a movie or a TV show or whatever, they always have like some kind of gimmick. Like they're fucking Batman villains. Like they have a very specific mental illness that is like a very quirky. Like there's never like just a guy who's just not well. It's always like I organize flies into a filing cabinet. It's what I do. Like just fucking really specific mental illnesses that you don't really come across necessarily in the real world, but I do appreciate it. It's a bit like
All right, listen to me.
was it
I'll be back in a
Renfield?
few minutes to tell you what to do
Yeah, it
with
was
Dr. Stevens. Do you
Renfield in
understand me?
the Dracula, where he...
I'm coming.
Yeah,
Judge.
he did fuck
That's
around
right,
with
quietly.
flies. Okay, that's...
Calmly.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the earliest examples of, like, a very specific crazy person. Though he wasn't really
Don't cry.
crazy, they just thought he was.
Don't cry.
I mean, I guess maybe
I'll
he
get
was
you
made
wrong.
crazy. I need to rewatch Dracula. I need to get a little bit more specific. I remember the Francis Ford Coppola one had, fucking, Tom... Why am I blanking on Tom... Why am I blanking? Fuck me. God, okay, I'm gonna look it up right now. Because I always have these, like, fucking brain... I don't like saying brain fart, but fine, I'll say it.
Here's your
Tom... Why can't I... Tom Dracula. Someone in the chat will tell me, but I'm gonna try to beat them. I'm gonna try to beat them to the punch with this shit. Let me see. Tom, no, not Tom Hiddleston. It's, fuck me. Come on, please, why can't I remember this actor's name? Well, it's not even an actor, he's a singer. Let's see. Come on. I gotta beat him. I gotta beat him. Tom Waits. Yeah, there we go. Thank God. Took me fucking forever to... Why did I forget that? That's something you'll find about me, is that I will forget things that I remember all the time. Just things that I'm totally fixated on when I'm in the moment and I'm streaming. I will fucking forget that. It's a very specific mental illness. I should be here. I should be here, like, with the fucking bitch that thinks she has a baby when she doesn't. But yeah, looks like they're running out of people running this place, and that's pretty much the gimmick of this film, is that yeah, this lady comes here and she has to pretty much, I think, exclusively run this asylum, which is just a farmhouse, the least well-equipped asylum. But I do like this font for the title, though. Now, you might not know this. This movie is commonly released as Don't Look in the Basement. It's how I originally saw this film, and it's pretty much how it is commonly released, but I think it had a different title. It's one of those things where it has alternate titles. I think that's something drive-ins did to try to just get people to watch the same movie they might have watched before. I think the other title is... It's some kind, I think it's like derangement, or just something about being crazy. Just some descriptor of being insane. That's pretty much, that's pretty much how you describe it. Well, Adrian Carlos says, wait, when is the scary stuff coming? There's some spooky stuff. There's some spooky stuff in the rest of the film, but I think the scariest most graphic thing kind of happened already. It kind of happened already with the fucking Jack Nicholson with a mustache dude killing the doctor, and also, you know, that lady got strangled. That's pretty scary. It's pretty scary.
Well, perhaps Dr. Stevens...
I really hope someone will tell me the alternate title for this film. Well, I'm sure it has like a million alternate titles anyway.
RN Psychiatric Therapy.
Bill?
But if you tell me the alternate title, you'll at least get a shout out. Oh, the Forgotten. Okay, yeah. And I guess, yeah, this was during a time, and there was like documentaries about it. This was a time when mental health was even shittier in America. Like, you know, these asylums and mental institutions, like, they were just run so poorly. They just fuck over everybody who went to these places with just the worst health care. Just horrible. So this was, you know, pretty cutting edge, I suppose. Well, just sort of like tapping into the zeitgeist of real American horror. It's not a super great movie, though. At least is sort of a bit of a commentary. And thank you, KDB, for the super chat donation. She said, "Happy Valentine's Day, Wolf, you love. Oh, have a stellar stream. You are the greatest. Tom waits for no man." Okay.
Dr. Masters, certainly there can't be a mistake.
Someone says, I guess the black dude does kind of remind me of Bill Cosby a little bit. He kind of, I guess he's Bill Cosby if he was condemned to a mental institution instead of jail, instead of fucking prison. And thank you for the super chat, James Godsey. I've seen scarier things in my toilet. Well, things are gonna get geared up, gotta get scarier, you know, beyond this sort of waiting room scene.
You can see this is just not the time.
This is reminiscent of, honestly, this makes me want to watch MASH. Like, this is sort of,
Naturally, I've
just
taken over
a
his
similar
place.
vibe for whatever reason. I guess
Since
maybe
I
it's
wasn't
just
informed about your coming here,
just
I
another
feel
thing
no
from
need
the
to keep
70s.
Any minor commitment that he may have made. Well, certainly not now.
You know, honestly, it's sort of weird watching watching old color films. Like the people's faces, like when it's like especially a really old low budget color film, like the people's faces, they look a bit like they're made out of wax for some reason. Maybe it's just because of the makeup, but there's just something
I just don't believe you could be of any
odd
help
and
right now.
waxy about their appearance.
Dr. Masters, I gave up a perfectly good job to come
I mean, that
here.
usually happens. I
wanted
noticed
me
that
to
usually
stay, but I
happens
left.
when you
What place are you talking about?
when you
Green
colorize
Park
a black
General
and white
Hospital.
film. Like it'll look
I'm
all
a supervisor
just
of
sort of
the
strange.
psychiatric
Like it's
ward.
just not supposed to be like that. But this wasn't colorized. This was shot in color. I assume, unless they had the budget to fucking colorize this film in post-production, which I doubt. And actually, it is impressive, because this was clearly a low-budget movie, but this is shot in color. It's not a great color. It looks like sepia tone almost, but this is color, though. It's very orange. And this is the perfect movie to go to sleep to because it is orange. It's almost like watching a movie with a fucking blue light filter with fucking night shift mode on.
Frankly, no. Unless, of course,
My gaming
Green Park
TV
considered taking me back.
Eminem Nessie. What the hell kind
suppose I
of
could tell them what's
username is that? He
happened
says do 8 Mile.
about Dr.
You've been asking
Stevens.
me to do that this whole
And about
stream.
your taking over.
What?
Perhaps
I'm a
they would
horror
make some
channel,
sort of
and
consideration.
I don't believe 8
Frankly,
Mile is a
I
horror
have a
movie
very
unless you're
difficult
frightened of
decision.
Eminem. Filmed in
Everything's about
orange
normal
vision.
reaction.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was
Dr. Stevens
if it, as Jake P. Vitz points out, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the sort of tagline of this film. Let me turn off I got my heater on. I don't need that on when I'm in the car. It's a perfectly, oh god, my heater's broken. I'm just gonna, bust it. There we go. Now it's off.
Well, since you're here and Dr. Stevens did make the commitment, I guess you might as well start in the morning.
She does kind of remind me of the Barbara from Night of the Living Dead. Honestly, all these like public domain horror movie protagonist ladies, they all kind of just look the same. They all have that same haircut. I don't know.
Insanity was not a breaking away
She's
from
even
reality,
wearing like
but
a
rather
sort of
very
overcoat
complex
kind of
series
looking outfit.
of obsessions.
It's hard to tell what it
Psychiatrists always
is
try to reverse that,
since
bring
this
the patient
film
back to
is
normalcy,
very
but
orange.
Dr. Stevens believed the opposite.
So
He believed that
might just be a
these
lab coat or
obsessions
something.
could be
Huh.
pushed, forced.
Let's see.
Grow so
Okay,
large,
Bill
so
Casanelli
large,
says, Doc, have you
the
seen
patient
part
had to use
2?
his own strength
Is
to
there
destroy
like an actual sequel to this film? I
It's a very
think I
interesting
heard
theory.
about it, but I haven't seen it. I'm not even
We live and
super.
work very simply here,
I'm not
Miss
even
Beale.
super familiar with it.
Our patients are all people who are
Noam
Unloved,
Chomsky says, man, this
unwanted,
fucking scene is going on forever. I'm gonna read some
we're a
chats
family.
while this shit
There.
keeps going on.
And everyone
Okay,
has to
Noam
be careful.
Chomsky says, advertising signs, they con you into thinking you're the one that can do it.
There's no connecting back.
Wait, what? Advertising signs, they con you into thinking you're the one that can do what's never been done. That you can win what's... okay, that's just like a poem right there. I don't know if that's a coherent comment, though, but thank you for chatting. Alrighty, let me see. Fat Fuck says, this video was a video nasty in the UK. What a joke. That's ridiculous. I feel like fucking every horror movie must have been a video nasty at that point, right? Just if this could be a video nasty.
Where are the patients' rooms?
Oh boy.
They're,
I
right
feel
next
bad
to
for
yours
anyone
and
who was
upstairs.
like, I really want to
As I said
see,
before, we're a
I
family,
really
and
want to
for that
see
reason,
Don't
there's
Look
no
in the
lockdown any of
Basement,
the doors. Dr.
but
Stevens
I
didn't believe in
can't.
doctor-patient
The government
relationship.
won't let me
Good
see
night.
it. It's too hardcore, and then you watch it, and it's just like, well, a guy got hit with an axe at one point, and that's pretty much it so far. Good to see you too, Jake Costin. Welcome to the stream. Cringy Kid says, please be my Valentine. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm everybody's Valentine today. I'm everybody's boyfriend. I guess I forgot to mention that in this stream. This is a date. This is part 2 of our date. A rare part 2 just because it's Valentine's Day. You survived the... Well, that's what you get for surviving the wood chipper. You get a little second date, I guess. I guess I owe it all to you. So I hope you enjoy this shitty movie.
Get out! Get out.
And this crazy person's gimmick is that she's just an old lady. That's pretty much it. There isn't really anything else. There isn't really anything else to her mental illness. She's just an old lady.
My name is Charlotte.
I don't even think she's an actress. I think she's just an old lady that wandered onto the set and just started saying shit. I'm sure this was supposed to be like a shower scene or something, but no, the old lady came in and ruined it. And they used all their film. They used all of her fucking film. And Keith Morrison, it is good to hear that you are an avid fan. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear on the second date. And thank you for the super chat, Dark Harvest. He said, "Hi Doc, have you ever seen Dog Soldiers?" Ooh, I got a Twitter notification. That's neither here nor there, though. Have I seen Dog Soldiers? I haven't even heard of Dog Soldiers, so I can't say that I've seen it. It sounds interesting if it is literally dogs as soldiers. That sounds like a good time, right? Where like the dogs are like holding the guns in their mouths. Like that actually could be kind of cute too. I'd appreciate that. Oh man, I gotta track that film down in that case.
No, it's true.
Christine Gregorick with a super chat. Thank you for the donation. She said, "Toss me in the chipper, Doc. I'm ready." Whoa. That's good to hear. I like that enthusiasm. That's what really makes all the difference with these kinds of romantic social interactions. That is the most robotic way to describe a date, but I don't care. It's an alternative to date. Romantic social interaction.
Dr. Stevens calls them Miss Shelley.
Speaking of which, anybody have any romantic social interactions tonight, or am I pretty much it? Anybody manage to reach out to the crush in their lives and finally, pop the romance question? Okay, and also this crazy guy's gimmick is clearly he thinks he's a soldier.
Do I have to?
I think he believes himself to be a World War II era soldier in more specifically. I didn't pay a ton of attention to his dialogue earlier, so
inside. Guard that door carefully.
I don't know if he has like PTSD and he's just trapped in this worldview of being a soldier. I'm not sure. Not sure what his backstory is. I would love to hear more about what his whole deal is, but he does squint a lot, though. Yeah, if you squint a lot, chances are high you're fucking insane. Patrick Warburton, he's fucking insane. He's a maniac, I think. Ooh, Julius Jenkins says, "Today marks 14 years I've been married." Wow. Got married on Valentine's Day. How romantic. Ugh.
Guard is posted.
Some jackass is outside making noise. They better shut the fuck up. They better shut the fuck up.
Prisoner is secure, sir.
I don't like you. Hopefully you guys can't hear that noise, but it's really pissing me off.
That was Sam's friend.
Oh, I think I might have to.
Sergeant.
Think I might have to fucking pop somebody. Really irritating. Oh wait, let me go through some of these comments. Let me see what people are up to today. Okay, well, it looks like somebody has a hot date with their body pillow, according to Faceless Massacre. I'm proud of you, sir. Let me see. Any other interesting romantic stories today? Dabby Roki, of course I can be your Valentine, and everybody's Valentine. There's enough of me for everyone. Let me see. Oh, Billy Wilton says his spouse is at work tonight, so he's home alone tonight. Well, you're not alone now. I'm here for you. And I'll be right back. Well, no, I'll stay here. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. It's a little irritating. Okay, I'll be right back. I fucked up my mic. Oh, fuck. Okay, it seems like it's quiet now, so... No? Okay, well...
And it was because of that operation that Dr. Stevens turned to
I think it's fine now.
obsession development theory.
Hopefully that noise is done, because... No, it seems like it's still going. Okay, I'm gonna just tell somebody to shut the fuck up, and then I'll be right back.
Allison has had a very unfortunate past. She was very close to her father, and he died. She was 13. Then her mother remarried a man that Allison
Okay, I told them to
cherished.
shut the fuck up. Hopefully it
And that was
sticks.
the beginning of the pattern.
I really hope they
Allison
shut the
tried to
fuck
love
up.
other
I'd really
men,
appreciate it.
Killed her,
God.
left her, and she
Okay,
almost
that's it. Alrighty. I gotta get comfortable. And it seems like I never left, but I did leave.
thought he was
My hologram was
He
just
loved
sitting
her,
there,
lived
sitting in the
together.
car.
but he used her.
Well,
He
it's
told
good to
her
know you
that
couldn't hear anything,
her
George Rodriguez,
love
but
was
it was
so
really
bad.
throwing me off. I could hear it.
Then someone came along that was younger and
Yes.
prettier, and he threw her out.
They might get thrown in the wood chipper if they don't shut the fuck up, and it seems like they
Well,
shut the
why
fuck
did you
up.
know?
It seems like I scared them, which is good.
Brave. Desperate. From anyone. Everyone.
And these others, Harriet and
Man, this
Mr.
movie
Campbell.
has a lot of meetings.
Judge Campbell.
Meeting scenes.
My name is
It almost feels
Oliver
like this
W.
movie
Campbell,
is like a pilot for
Consul.
some kind of sitcom.
adjudicator of the Court
And
of Appeals.
you could probably, if you just add a laugh
Doctor of
track, this probably
jurisprudence.
works as a sitcom. You know, it's
What are
it
you
is-
doing in my room?
it is a bit like fucking MASH, where all the characters have like different their own little gimmicks and shit.
You know, it's just quality.
Now, this should be pretty obvious, but her mental illness, I'm assuming, is that she's a serious nymphomaniac. She really wants to fuck, and that's
Right
perfect
strawberries
for
are the color of blood.
that's perfect for Valentine's Day. Just someone who's completely down to fuck. Now, and I think the Jack Nicholson guy's his
Please.
gimmick is
Taste
I think he thinks he's a
me.
judge. I
Anything you
think
want.
if I got that right when I heard his dialogue.
To be carnally minded is death.
Come on.
Maybe-
Do it
maybe
taste like
thinks-
strawberries. Taste me.
Oh shit!
True
Okay,
to
whoa.
nakedness.
Okay, I forgot this movie had nudity in it. Oh fuck me!
Loving.
It's too late, but
Love me.
very brief nudity. I'm sorry, folks. It is Valentine's Day, though. Well, damn. It's far too late. Okay, but I'm gonna keep my finger on the censor button. It doesn't matter that much because it happened, but oh well. Yeah, YouTube's usually pretty cool with at least like you know a little brief nudity here and there. Especially if it's not sexy, and that definitely wasn't sexy.
Rejection can be a very
That was not
painful
sexy at all.
experience.
Well,
But now I remember.
Tell you
I think
about
the
the other
version I
things, but
saw
right
was
now,
like
I'd
an
like to
edited
start
version or
with
something,
Mrs.
because I don't
Carroll.
remember nudity in this movie at all.
Yes,
I
Mrs.
guess
Callahan
that's
is the one who
I guess they
occasionally
sanitized it on that
She has
little
a number of
$1
interesting
DVD I
words.
watched it.
Why don't you take her for
Watched
a
it
walk? She
before.
likes the flowers. She sometimes believes
Oh,
in
well.
children.
It's pleasant here,
God.
don't you think, Mrs. Kellingham?
I really hope YouTube.
Do you get out
YouTube
often?
doesn't,
Did you
fuck me
need to
over.
Get out.
Oh God.
Yes, I remember. You were going to tell me why.
Yeah, I really gotta fucking
Up
scroll
there
through
in
these
the
movies.
mountains,
Double check when
down
the nudity happens. I
Glen,
honestly
we
trusted that this movie was just gonna be
hunting
kind of a little bit more innocent
because of
compared to
little men.
Driller Killer last week. Well, not last week, a couple weeks ago. Cardenio St. John, or St. Jean, I'm not sure. He says, "Is this a horror movie? I can't grasp what the tone is supposed to be here." It is. It had some scary stuff happen, but it doesn't really. It's more like a weird. It's trying to be like a thriller, where you're like, something's going on at this place, but it's very clear that they just didn't have
Operator.
solid enough writing
Operator.
to sell that well, and solid enough
Operator?
filmmaking to really
Operator?
capture that aspect of the film,
Sam.
unfortunately.
I didn't hear you come
So
in.
it is a lot of just
Dr. Stevens,
characters hanging
You don't
out.
call on the phone anymore.
Characters just hanging out.
Sam, I know how much Dr. Stevens liked you.
Dr. Stevens wants to
M1,
thank
M Wang
Then I should-
49 says,
Sam
Doc, the
Anderson.
Valentine review was classic. Well, that's good to hear.
Dr. Stevens is still
Yeah,
very
I
real
feel
for
like
you.
it's.
Oh, Miss Charlotte.
I feel like that
forget
video
what
was
the
saved
doctor
by
told me.
the references
I
to
know
wood
the
Sam,
chippers.
it's
You know,
all right. I understand.
I think that I think I need to definitely make sure all the reviews have some kind of little running joke to them. Did the one before that?
Sorry to bother you.
Well, yeah. The
That's all right. Have a chair.
the one before that was, well, it was technically Turbo Kid, and then the other one before that was Clown House, and that one had the running joke of just Victor Salva jokes throughout. Just non-stop Victor Salva jokes. Like, I couldn't fucking hold back. Like, it was just constant Victor Salva jokes.
Sam's lost his intelligence.
Coronary Catastrophe says, will you and Dead Me ever collab?
Oh, Dr.
It's not very likely. I've never spoken to him. Ever. I've never had any contact with him. So it's not super likely. But my thing is, I've been kind of vague about my feelings about collabs. My thing about collabs is I don't actively pursue them. But if you would like me to cross over with the channel and collab with them, like, just fucking let them know, and if they want to, then yeah, I'll say yes. That's the thing. If a YouTube channel that's like around, like one of my peers that has like a few thousand subscribers and is decently active, asks me to be in their video as a cameo or like just do something, I'll always say yes. It just doesn't really happen that often. Like, Horror Addicts is pretty much the only channel that actively asks me to do stuff. So like, I'll do the awe scares, and then I'll do their creepy channel crawl. So yeah, I mean, I'll do that, like, but I don't get asked. Like, the horror channels you ask me to collaborate with or cross over with, or they don't know I exist. Like,
Good night, Harriet.
They have no desire to do that. So, you know, it's
time you should be asleep.
I would probably just say it's unlikely. Yes. But yeah, I don't really interact with a lot of YouTube channels, so yeah, it's not something I usually think about.
Didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, her mental illness is very clearly, she is just old. Like, she's just an old lady.
Handle Mrs. Kelly very well.
I guess everybody goes crazy. Everybody goes crazy when they get old. Like, just eventually, just like, as you age, you just become crazy. Like, that's pretty much how it works, unfortunately. We all eventually become crazy people. Yeah, this movie is dialogue heavy, as Tony Boys points out. It's very dialogue heavy, and you know, I think it's dialogue heavy because of its budget. I think that's very clear. You know, it doesn't have the budget. It it definitely feels like a movie that's completely just taking advantage of a location that was available and a limited. Like, I'm pretty sure the actors in this movie were just a drama school, or, well, not a drama school, just like this little drama group at the local theater or something. That oh, and now her current health issue is that she's dead. She's fucking dying. 15 ways to say spaghetti with a super chat. Thank you for the donation. He said, "Can we see Grandma's tits?" How about no? And this isn't like a movie that I can customize.
My greatest concern about her is the blood.
Jake P. Vitz has a super chat. He asked, "What are your thoughts about Dead Meat?"
I don't know.
I've never really spoken to him, and I've never seen any of his videos myself, so I don't really have anything to really say about him. But he seems like a nice guy, though.
Self-infliction of pain, self-disfigurement. Sometimes that indicates,
you know, the limited
patient has transcended
limited
the
amount of stuff I've seen on social media about him, I suppose.
Calling as little attention to
yeah, I don't know anything about him, though.
Now she's received treatment. Now she has to accept what she's done.
Not the most satisfying answer, I have to admit.
I wouldn't discuss this with any of the others.
Dr. Masters.
Oh, she's kind of like developing a similar beehive haircut. Oh.
I'm always afraid.
Faceless Masker says, so, oh, it almost looked like she fucking disappeared, like she was a ghost. Oh, man, that was a strange transition. Like, whoa, what? Okay, Faceless Masker says, so, Doc, have you ever watched Evil Dead? Of course I've seen Evil Dead. It's one of the most basic horror movies you could see, and not basic because it's bad, like, it's one of the greatest horror movies you could ever see. But yeah, it's one of the first horror movies anybody who's into horror should probably see. Like, just kind of goes without saying, it's one of the ones you gotta see first. This movie is pretty cozy, I have to say, Crazy Jamie. It's just a nice sort of. It's one of the. It's like watching. It's like watching an old sitcom. Where it's just scenes happening. It's just scenes happening. It might be funny, it might be interesting, but you know, it's just something going on. It's just something happening.
Could you show me where the equipment
with a sort of nice, nostalgic.
What trouble are you talking about, sir?
Nostalgic tone.
I don't know yet. It's something with your voltage drop.
Yeah, creative username, I agree with you. I still want to see how many, I still want to know how many goddamn cans of soup Cosby can eat. I guess we're all in agreement that the fucking man-child character is Bill Cosby, I suppose. I think he's Bill Cosby's brother we never hear about, you know?
Of jurisprudence.
And for good reason.
It's gotta be some big problem.
You know, I'm pretty sure, the Cosby in this movie, he drugs the soup.
I warn you. Heed the lady's advice. What did she say?
You know, this is probably why you need to kind of, oh, wait, okay. I guess she didn't die. I guess she was just sort of crippled or something. Now she can't talk, I guess.
Oh, lady,
but,
I mean, I didn't know.
Man, I probably should have got that, but I was probably distracted by the chat.
That is immaterial.
But, yeah, this is probably why you should, you know, have, like, cells or something at your mental institute. You shouldn't necessarily have all your crazy people just wandering around.
Okay, you people
like,
just wander around out here, huh?
Yeah, he even pointed it out. Like, just like, you're just allowed to wander around in this place. Now, of course, there is a decent reason why they're wandering around. I know the twist of this film. There is a twist. It honestly feels like this whole movie is just based on a twist. Like, just this one twist. This one key twist.
Wait right here, okay? And I'll go and find you.
Katrina Collins says, what is your thoughts on the trailer for Stranger Things Season 4? Well, I saw it, but I don't really necessarily want to comment on it because, you know, I didn't finish Season 3 yet. You know, I started watching it in the middle, and then I kind of just lost interest, I suppose, but I still need to finish it.
Now, wait a minute.
But yeah, that trailer definitely spoils spoils a thing that happens, and I already know what happens at the end of Season 3 just because it was so heavily spoiled. Just on social media, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's
What are you
fucking streaming all at once, so you better fucking watch it as soon as possible, or else you're just gonna get spoiled, I guess. I guess that's just how it works now, unfortunately.
Why didn't you inform me
That's
of your coming here?
definitely a downside to Netflix's binging model.
You got bouncers on every door,
that's
and
for sure.
Receptionist that ain't got no tongue. What's to inform?
That's enough of your impertinence. You had absolutely
Now,
no
is this
right
guy
to
the
enter this
cable
building without
guy?
my
I wasn't
permission.
really necessarily paying attention to what his occupation
I'm
is.
supposed to fix the telephone.
Oh no,
You
he's
want
the
me to fix the
telephone. He's
phone?
the guy
You
who
don't
he's
want me to
kind of
fix
like
the
the
phone.
cable
It
guy, but
don't
no, he
matter to me.
fixes the
I'm just the
landline
phone.
telephone.
Now, I
Oh
drove for an
boy,
hour to get
this
out
really
here.
brings me back.
tell me.
Remember when phones would when you'd have like just a phone that's on a cord? Like that's it's wild to think about. Wouldn't be surprised if the phone that he has to set up also is a rotary phone. Can we block the 8 Mile guy? He is rude. What is he saying? Let me see.
Tell you what, I'll finish this
What was
up
the last
as soon
thing
as I
he
can,
said?
and I won't be bothering you again, ever.
Wiring's in this
I
closet.
don't see any comments recently from that guy.
Please don't leave the area. I'll be back in a few minutes.
No, I don't see what he said. All I've seen tonight is him saying that he wants me to review 8 Mile. That's pretty much it.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, yeah. Next time any scene with like the nymphomaniac chick, I need to make sure I'm ready to block the motherfucking. Oh, Christine Gregorich with a super chat. Hey, FYI for fun, Gregorich equals Gregorich, not Gregoric. I guess. Okay, this is the nympho. Oh, thank you for pointing that out, especially with the super chat. Let me make sure that I have this ready, because chances are she's gonna whip her tits out, and I'm gonna potentially. You could show somebody whipping their tits out once on YouTube, but more than that.
You do understand me, don't you?
Uh-oh. She's not wearing a bra under that thing. Okay, yeah, it's. Oh God. Okay.
You know, I used to live in this place where the phone man was always coming around.
I'm really in suspense right now. I really hope I can make this work. I really hope I can press that censor button at the right moment. I need to just, it's all in her eyes. It's all in her eyes. Like, that's how I'm going to be able to tell. That's how I'm going to be able to tell that that's going to happen.
I don't know.
If I see that flash of, I'm going to show my tits in her eyes, that's when I know. That's when I know I got to press that censor button.
She is the boss, isn't she?
Man, that guy needs to see a dentist. Her teeth, though, are pretty damn good. But that dude.
Look, honey, I'm just the telephone man.
Don't be afraid.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was an actual guy who sets up telephones that they brought on the set.
Not in the closet, it ain't. Cut it out.
Okay.
I ain't even supposed to be talking.
Man, he's gonna get Bill Cosby'd by this chick.
Don't back away from me. You love me. You do love me. Say it.
Uh-oh.
All right, already. I love you.
He just has this kind of effect on people. Like, it's not even her being crazy. Like, just you see this guy and you just wanna drop them panties at the first flash of that crooked smile.
Push me away! You said
you loved
me! You said that you loved me!
Yeah. Oh shit, okay, wait, she's got her. It looks. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I censored it at the right time. She took that top off. I'm sorry, people. I know we technically already saw the tits, but I'm just gonna play it safe here. Okay, that's done. We're back to Cosby. Zip, zap, zoop, zap.
But you need to rest. You've been up and around too much.
I wonder if this old lady is still alive. It'd be kind of cool if she is. It'd be pretty impressive. I would be definitely impressed. I wouldn't be surprised if just one of those ladies. And I forgot about this dude. This dude is kind of like the weird neighbor on a sitcom. Just the weird neighbor that the writers created to be like this funny character that they were hoping that would be like the breakout star, but then it turns out nobody likes that character. Nobody really likes that character. Please stop putting them on this show. I'd appreciate it. Now I'm guessing the telephone guy is currently fucking that lady. I kind of hope we've seen the last of that, because I don't like pressing that censor button. But, now is that knife real? Let me see. Oh, yeah, it looks real. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now that's probably some real acting, because, I definitely would not enjoy having any knife near me, just out of nowhere, too. I don't even know who's this character. I guess I forgot. I guess this chick's gimmick is that she's stabby or something. Or is she the? Oh wait, maybe she's the lady that had the baby that I guess got fucked up or something. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. All these fucking crazy people just blend in after a while. Like and all the ladies in this movie kind of look visually similar. Like, I could tell the casting director had a type, for sure. Like, there's... The nurses, like, look the same, and the crazy ladies look the same. It's just, yeah. Not inspired casting choices, necessarily, but...
Jennifer's all right. I don't
Tony
know.
Boy says Frank Castle needs to visit here and straighten these people out. I didn't know Punisher just, like, beat the shit out of crazy people. I thought he, like, just, you know, killed criminals. I didn't know he would... Yeah, he goes to mental institutes and beats the shit out of
I made
people.
special provisions for you to be here.
I realize that, but I don't know what to do.
I'm the doctor and you're the nurse, and what I do decides what you will do.
Oh, I wasn't. Christine Gregorich says, no offense, Doc. Super Chat has a text limit I couldn't explain politely. Oh, I wasn't offended or anything. I wasn't offended by it being corrected. Like, there's all kinds of different names, and, you know, you kind of just have to go with your gut sometimes about the pronunciation, you know. People mispronounce Wolfula pretty often. And the most common mispronunciation sounds like just a little child attempting to pronounce the name. Wolfula. Dr. Wolfula. I'll hear adults pronounce it like that. Just so stupid. Just
Wolf of the Weald.
Oh, he makes those Dr. Wolfula videos. A little kid that can't pronounce the U's. Just can't quite do it. Billy Wilton says, I saw your review of New Year's Evil. Did you know the studio that produced the film made a Valentine's Day follow-up called Hospital Massacre? Review idea for next year? Well, I don't know if it would necessarily have to be next year. I
wish you would go.
I think I've heard of it, or maybe I have it confused. I know William Shatner did some kind of horror movie that took place at a hospital. Might have it confused with that. But I know he did that, though. I do know that.
Of course, Masters doesn't want Beale to leave, you idiot.
Sometimes. Dr.
Doc, look out. Look out behind you. There's something in your window? Is there? No, those are just the fuzzy dice. They're my lucky fuzzy dice. I take them everywhere I go. Well, not really, but they're in the car that I use as a prop, at least. And they always bring me good luck, except when my internet crashes or drops or whatever. Yeah, then things don't work out. But ever since I got the new internet set up, I have not had any problems with the internet connection, at least. I have a 300 megabits per second connection now, yes. Now I don't have to worry about streams fucking up. It's nice. It is nice. Now I don't have to worry about fucking punk-ass kids on YouTube making fun of me.
Judge, your floor is dirty. Now it's your responsibility to keep your room clean. I want you to take care of it.
Oh yeah, like his whole name is he's a judge. Do they all have like names based on their gimmicks? Let me look on the... I have trouble keeping up with certain things in this movie. Let me find out all the fucking names of these characters. Let's see. No judge.
You really think that's a real baby?
It'd be great if the nymphomaniac, her name is just Slut. Like, just Slut. Actually, yeah, something... Oh, okay. This movie has another alternate title. It is Death Ward number 13. What kind of fucking title is that? This is not a Death Ward. I don't know. It's weird. That's a strange title. But the main title of this film is The Forgotten. But I know it as Don't Look in the Basement. I guess maybe it was originally released as The Forgotten, and it's just commonly It's just more commonly released as "Don't Look in the Basement." "Don't Look in the Basement" is a much more catchy title. I love how she's just like, she's a nymphomaniac, but she's just, with this guy, she's like hesitant. Like, I don't know if I want to be fucking the I don't know if, yeah, okay, I did it just in time. I don't know if I want to be fucking the ginger dude. Man, she can't even get it on with the ginger. That's sad. Okay, I think it's just the ginger guy. Oh, shoot. I would like to, oh, no, wait. Okay. Oh, okay. God, it can be a little disorienting. Pressing that censor button. Okay, I think it's good. I think we're good. I think we're good. God. That fucking nymphoman. That was the... They were able to find one chick who would go topless, and they just took a lot of advantage of it. Like, just the one chick at this theater, with this theater troupe, that was just, like, totally willing to show her tits. Just... Yeah, every scene she's in, like, that's her whole gimmick. And let's be careful. Okay, she might get up. Let me just be careful here. Who is this dude? Who is this? Please tell. Okay, yeah, it looks like he's gonna put a shirt on her, so we might be in the clear. And just so you know, this is public domain, so if you want to see this lady's tits, you can very easily track him down.
Please examine.
Yeah, unfortunately. It looks like maybe we're good. Possibly. Yeah, it looks like she's covering herself. Yeah, okay. I think we're good.
Oliver W.
I'm asking you.
My name
Judge, please love me.
Man, she really wants to fuck, huh?
Love me.
Don't touch me.
Man, if only the internet existed back then, she would be able to find just the right kind of guy to love her.
Danny.
I think we're good. Okay, I think we're still good. Because you never know when she's going to be like, hey, here's my titties. It's the titties again.
So high and mighty. Get out. Get out.
I think we're good. Yeah, it looks like she's not... Yeah, it looks like she's not getting ready for sexy time. Okay. Ah, thank God. Oh wait, no. Okay, it looks like. and then they show the tits again. Now I wouldn't normally be like, oh no, titties, but I'm on YouTube. If you catch my movie nights on Patreon with also channel membership. If you catch my movie nights with patrons and channel members, then, I don't censor that shit, so, yeah. At least there's that. Would you hook up with her, said Jake P. Vids? I feel like I might have hooked up with her in the past. I feel like I've come across ladies like that, unfortunately.
Beautiful man.
Unfortunately.
And he loves me.
Man, she is just going on.
We did have an eye for such things.
Judge.
Man, if only they had like another nymphomaniac at this mental institute, then she'd be cured. She'd get all the dick she needs.
Oh, Judge, please.
I feel like at this point they're just improvising these scenes. Like they're just making this shit up. Like just there's no script. They're just making it all up. Okay, now that the nymphomaniac is out of here, let me look at the fucking names of these characters. Yeah, it looks like let's see. Well, there's Sergeant Jaffe. He has a gimmick name. But besides that, I guess it's just Judge and the Sergeant. We don't really see the Sergeant that frequently. Wonder what he's up to. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Man, that yellow shirt just does not look good on him.
Hi, Sarge.
Well, okay, good. We're revisiting the sergeant. I wonder if he was just like an extra from MASH that they were able to secure for a day. Hey, he's in the background of a MASH episode. Let's get him to show up. He probably knows something about the military, I guess.
You're crazy.
Join the club, dude.
Get out!
Well, this is sort of like when the little brother goes into his big brother's room and he's just like, get out of my room. Get out of my room. Just the crazy person version of it.
What was that shouting all about? Sergeant, I've told every one of you about...
Now, why would the nurse... Well, I guess it doesn't really... I know the twist, though. I'm not gonna reveal the twist, though, because I was like, why would she call him Sergeant? I mean, she's supposed to be trying to help this guy, and she's like, yeah, your name's Sergeant. Yeah, you're fucking actual Sergeant.
My authority here in this sanitarium is going to remain absolute, unchallenged, and totally unimpeachable. Do you understand?
Well. This is actually kind of like, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, if nothing happened in the movie. If Nurse Ratched was completely impotent, like, in power, like, just... Actually, okay, I'm on the Wikipedia for this movie, and I see all of the actors do not have articles, except for one, and that's Bill McGee as Sam. Now, who is Bill McGee? Well, he's dead now, unfortunately. He died in 2007. What,
I hate to punish anyone.
Yeah, what is he known for, though?
Hello?
I guess he's just known for, like, movies like this.
My
Just
domain here
sort
is
of...
going to never be
sort of
challenged
little,
again. Do you understand?
little drive-in movies, huh? Okay. And something having to do with, some kind of hotel explosion?
My liability, my
And he was also in the Korean War. Well, they got a lot of info about this guy. He died of male breast cancer. Well, you don't hear that often. That's unfortunate. But yeah, in that case, it means he probably might have still been alive today. He would have been, okay, he was born in 1930. So yeah, he would maybe still be alive. He'd be like 90, which is pretty old, but still possible, I suppose. Where's the chief? Says Joseph Charlesworth. Oh, there's no chief in here. There's a second Don't Look in the Basement movie? Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I haven't really seen it or heard about it. Okay, wait, didn't get to see the movie, but the book for Dr. Sleep is pretty good. I saw the movie recently, and, well, I had mixed feelings about it, but I did overall like it, but, yeah, I still need to review it, though. I do. But yeah, I had mixed feelings about it, but I did enjoy it, and if you like The Shining, you'll definitely like the movie. Just, you know, had some issues with it.
Good morning, Sam. What could be troubling you this early?
Oh.
A whole lot of things, Miss Charlotte.
Oh?
No, he's like wearing a little bowling shirt.
Dr. Stevens. He's worried about things.
Oh.
You know, I kind of like this Bill Cosby dude, though. You know, he's kind of okay.
What have you got there?
I feel like this is one of those situations, though, where
did you get this?
They kind of had to write the movie around the schedules of all these actors or something, because you'll feel like there's only like one or two people in this mental institute. Like, this is not a huge building, like, but you'll just get the feeling like the whole place is fucking empty, and it's just like one or two, like 2 or 3 people at a time in all these fucking scenes. Like, I wonder what happened to the
Thank you very much.
what happened to the dude
But
that
I think we should talk less foolishly
that fucked the
about
nymphomaniac, the telephone setup guy, the telephone
I'm
repairman.
the only one who could take me shot.
I guess we'll find out, maybe.
Stephen's gonna help you.
Maybe she fucked him to death. Well, yeah, Brother Grimm, I do think that a lot of Stephen King stories, unfortunately, don't work super well on film. And that was Doctor Sleep is a good example of it, I suppose. That movie had a lot of issues, kind of doing the Stanley Kubrick approach of The Shining, and just like dealing with this much more fantastical Stephen King sort of story. Like it did a pretty good job overall with it, though. But it's very clear that it had some issues, kind of making it all work. Man, this movie kind of gives me Sound of Music vibes.
Miami Beach.
This is a strange framing. Like, just like the cameraman just doesn't know shit. Like, it's like horrible framing. Like, just their heads are cut off. Just like it's like the director of this movie just set the camera down and just fucking hope that they'd be in frame. Ugh, man. But you know, this was before the days of Video Village, so you can't like watch. You can't really watch any of the shit that you had to make sure that you shot this shit correctly back then, because you wouldn't be able to, you know, watch the footage day of and find out later. You pretty much just have to rely on, you know, skill. You know, I feel like maybe tech makes us more careless, I suppose, but... Ooh, I got another patron, Eric B. Leister. Thank you for joining. Right as the Waldo guy runs off. Aw, things were about to get good. What are you fucking doing? Oh, well. Oh, wait, okay, I think the Bill McGee guy... Oh, wait, I think that guy was,
He needs watching.
I think Bill McGee is the, yeah. Oh, he was a civil rights activist, so that's the Bill Cosby guy. Oh, his name is Bill, wow. That's,
unlike your friend
coincidental, Danny, I suppose, but yeah, he had an interesting life.
Perfect moments.
Huh, well.
Perfect moments.
It's unfortunate that he passed away.
To work out perfect destinies for so many lives. This guy is kind of like a chunkier... I believe there will be
sort of like... I mean, I did say he was a bit like Jack Nicholson, but he's also kind of like a chunkier... Yeah, I don't even want to... I don't want to go there. Actually, a bit like a chunkier Vincent Price, too, I suppose.
You sure they're missing?
And the only reason why I didn't want to go there is because I couldn't remember the name of the guy I was referencing. It's another one of those situations where, in the moment, with pressure, I can't remember fucking shit. Oh, and you know, something I just realized? Oh, shit, did I turn on the... Oh, shit. Ooh, I can make a jack-o'-lantern appear and disappear. I guess I accidentally turned that on when I pressed the censored. I suppose we can have the jack-o'-lantern, I suppose, but, you know, that's for special occasions. That is for special occasions. Ah, man. This is what I get for turning off the auto moderation. Also, a bit like a Chunky Gomez too. Jake P. Vid says, "Say hi to my mom, please." Well, hello, Mrs. Jake P. Vids. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm sorry your son is watching this. M. Wang 49 says, "Doc, do you think Michael will win at the end of Halloween Kills?" I think I think that it is a possibility. I think maybe he could end up coming out triumphantly. I mean, that's kind of the benefit of the fact that we have a guaranteed sequel afterwards. So you can do sort of an Empire Strikes Back situation where Michael definitively, like, really just fucks over all the heroes in the movie. Like, just kills a whole bunch of people, and he gets away, and there isn't, like, some... Because, you know, like, the defeat of Michael is sort of in Halloween 2018, it's a bit like the destruction of the Death Star, kind of, where it's, you know, it feels like we won, you know? It really does feel like we won, you know? But then he comes back and the Empire Strikes Back, Halloween Kills, and then maybe he really just fucks over everybody. Now, I hate to do this. I really, truly hate to do this, but I gotta take a piss. I hate to say it so bluntly, but I do. Now, I'm gonna try to, you know, I drink so much Fresca, I'm gonna try to hold it until, like, the next sort of heavy dialogue scene. But I'll only be gone briefly, and it'll feel like I'm not gone because I'll have my hologram stay here. You know what? I think I'll go. This seems like, then again, that lady could fucking get naked while I'm gone, and that would be... I can't let that stand. Ah, well. Yeah, you know, you got a point there. I should get a bucket, but I don't. So I will be gone for... I'm going to try to make it 30 seconds. I'm going to try to make it less than 30 seconds, but I will be right back, because I got to take a leak. Enjoy the film while I'm gone. Don't burn the dye in theater while I'm gone. I will be right back. You know, that actress is kind of cute. Okay, I'll be right back. Took longer than I intended. I'm sorry. I'm back. Oh, God. But that was very refreshing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to get a bucket soon. I really need to get a bucket. What did I miss? Well, it looks like somebody tried to get in the pill bottles. No! Looks like somebody, got something in their eye. Did I wash my hands? No time, I want, incel. No time. Absolutely no time. Got a fucking stream. I'll wash my hands after the stream. I swear. Even then, I might still not. It's possible I might. I might not. Hopefully I'll remember to. I was in a hurry. AMG says maybe we'll finally hear some of the dialogue. Well, if you came here to listen, to watch the movie just the regular way, guess what? You can do that very easily. This movie's public domain. I'll get that, like, complaint sometimes. I got that complaint on my Night of Living Dead stream. Somebody was like, can you not talk? Can I just watch the movie? And I'm like, this movie's public domain. You can watch it. Like, you can just fucking watch it. That's the whole point of this stream, is I'm watching the movie with you and chatting with you guys. Man, I just cannot keep... I guess maybe this is the... Is that the nymphomaniac? I guess it is.
Who are you talking about?
Man, they are just... It's just suddenly getting really... They're just really... It's all falling apart, pretty much. Oh, the nympho is dead? Okay. Now, let me see. Somebody asked, Wolf, what did I think of the Batman test footage? It's very brief. Based on the brief look at the suit, I have some mixed feelings about it. Some of it, the cowl, I feel like it looks a little too much like the Daredevil cowl, I think. I'm not so sure about, it being all stitched looking, but at the same time I kind of like it because it seems like it's sort of the bat suit I maybe always wanted. I've always thought about wanting is a bat suit that feels cobbled together from different items, like just different things. That's kind of what they did with Batman Begins, but not really, because it still looked like a cohesive suit that was designed specifically. I kind of like the idea of doing like a rough early Batman suit where it's just this, put together from different things and just sort of utilitarian and not necessarily made to look all cool and scary necessarily. So I kind of like it for that. I have mixed feelings about the bat symbol. I kind of like the idea of like it is just this sort of opening in the suit, in the armor, and it shows like just the inner workings of it, but I don't know. I feel like it's a bit like a design flaw, though. You just have this less armored part on your suit. What's up with that? I don't know. I kind of like the idea, sort of, but overall, though, like the weird thing is that the suit it looks like the Arkham Knight Batman suit, kind of, which is weird. It's a weird mix with like the cowl, which looks more like, I don't know, it's sort of a weird hodgepodge though. I got mixed feelings about it so far, but we haven't seen the whole thing. Yeah, it does look like, as Covenant Slayer 1 also points out, it does look like the Arkham Knight suit, but it looks weird with like a more stitched together cowl. I guess it kind of is sort of interesting though, because it does feel like he got this fucking suit, this armor suit, and it didn't come with a cowl, and he just sort of added it. He just added it on like this super sophisticated armored suit. And I guess maybe he cut out the bat symbol in the suit or something. That might be what they're going for, but I think the biggest problem with the bat suit though is just the verdict. Is just the emblem, the bat symbol is just sort of... You two are a patient? I feel like it's not this iconic... Like, I feel like every Batman thing has their own take on the bat symbol, where it looks like a different sort of version, like just a different shape that really defines that version of the Batman character, but with that, it just kind of looks like a vague bat shape. It's possible, though, that, there'll be multiple suits, so, whatever.
You kill her, too, just like you killed my man, and he really loved me.
Man, you can only hope to have somebody mourn you like this when you die. You just never know, though, when she's gonna whip out them tits, though. I gotta be ready, even with this fucking...
I'll get you something to help you sleep.
Even with this fucking nurse, she might just be like, hey, let's get all lesbian now. I do like how she is specifically straight, though. She's just like, she doesn't want love from just anyone. Like,
all about that sleep.
Wants it from dudes.
Your little Dr. Bits. Over. Yeah, that's right. I told Miss Beale. She knows.
All right. Had to send a text to somebody.
What does she know?
Man, she is so sweaty. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just because there's no fucking air conditioning in this house. Yeah, I don't think $100,000 in it. Well, yeah, they probably would have to turn off the air conditioning. But then again, maybe not. I feel like this was back in the day when they had to pretty much dub in all the dialogue. Yeah, Trenton Mitchell just pointed out my observation from earlier. She looks like wax. Yeah, she looks like she's melting.
I'll help everyone.
I'm up to my knees in the original cast of MASH. That's a Simpsons reference, by the way. Mad Dog McCree says, Doc, please do a review of Dawn of the Dead. I would definitely like to. That's pretty much all I can say. I would like to, but I just haven't.
You shouldn't have done that.
I do need to cover more zombie movies. I don't do that very often, I admit. There's like Return of the Living Dead I need to cover, like just a lot of zombie movies.
Take care of my patients. Operator.
But I guess honestly though, I'm not really into a lot of zombie movies besides, you know, stuff descended directly from Night of the Living Dead, I have to admit. Not a whole lot of them buzz me. I do love Shaun of the Dead, but that's a comedy movie. So besides Romero, I don't watch a lot of zombie stuff. I kind of feel like Romero stuff is pretty much the only zombie stuff that's really interested me. I have to admit.
Oh my God, it's all right. I told you.
Oh, yeah. I guess maybe they revealed the twist already, but yeah, the nurse is also a crazy person. She thinks she's a nurse. So she's been... Basically, this new nurse came here, and she was like, yeah, I'm the new hire. I'm here to help you guys out. And unfortunately, her commanding officer in this place is an actual crazy person.
You're going away?
And I guess there's just no fucking system in this county or whatever to kind of double check and make sure everything's going well. Like, maybe we should send somebody down there. We're not really getting any responses from people. Yeah, I guess the phone is busted though, so, you know, whatever. Jake P. Vid says, do a review of me, Dr. Wolfen. That would be too easy, Jake P. Vids. Man, what is his thing? Does he just, like, sort of jump out at people and laugh at them? I guess that's just his gimmick. It's so hard to really pin down that guy's gimmick. I guess maybe his gimmick is just irritating people. That's not a bad gimmick to have, you know, it's memorable. Oh.
She would interrupt us on our wedding night.
Is she like eating his... What the... Is she, like, eating him? Is she also, like, a cannibal or something? Or did she just fucking stab him? She's just kissing his bloody body parts, I guess. You know, it's hard to tell. But yeah, this is pretty much where the horror comes in, where, like, she realizes the whole time she's kind of just been fucking around in a... I guess you could say the lunatics are running the asylum. I guess they couldn't call this movie Lunatics Are Running the Asylum. Because it would have maybe reveal the movie. Reveal the movie's twist. But I guess maybe that's what she wasn't supposed to see in the basement, though. I don't know, have we seen what's in the basement?
Sergeant.
It's hard to keep track. You know, they don't really necessarily announce ahead of time that they went in the basement.
Sergeant Javich,
but honestly, it's beneficial to look in the basement. You know, you want to look in the basement. It's a good thing. You'll find out all the info you fucking need.
They're an attic. This building. Or an outside door. We've got to get out of here.
They'll be coming soon. Go to your post.
Uh-oh. Man, I feel so bad for these actors. The sergeant. He just sort of, his whole fucking shtick is that he sternly looks out a window the whole fucking movie. Doesn't get to do anything cool. Like, he's supposed to be a soldier dude. He doesn't do anything. Like, come on. Oh, well. But, you know, we got... Oh, he's eating his pudding pops. Zip, zap, zoop. You see, the kids listen to the rap music, and it gives them the brain damage, you see. The zip, zap, zoop, zap. Please tell me she was given a pudding pop. I really hope so. A drugged pudding pop. Zip, zap, zoop. Oh, I love the pudding pop. Zip, zap, zoop. Zip, zap. Okay, he's gone now. I'll stop zip zapping.
How could you
know? Zip, zap, zoop, zap.
Where is she?
Who?
Uh-oh.
Patient. Miss Beale.
Man, everybody has like a weird skin condition in this fucking movie.
Oh. No,
you know, this is supposed to be like the climax of the film. It's not getting exciting. It seems like all the characters are just chilling out. Like,
has been held.
They're not really doing anything.
The verdict is...
There isn't some like, oh shit, things are about to go down feeling. Like, there's like no music.
I'm in charge. I'm the doctor here.
The court has made a decision. You are no longer in charge.
I am in charge. I am in charge. I allowed you privileges and liberties. Even after what you did to Dr. Stevens, I let you keep your little toy.
Wouldn't take that away.
Is his little toy the axe? So, whatever.
Where is she?
My name is Oliver W. Cameron.
Man, I guess it's starting to get a little bit climactic, I suppose. I don't know why the main character isn't just fucking leaving. I would leave this movie right away when I saw this framing. Like, what the hell's going on here? The top of her head is cut off. Like, come on, just basic framing. Just very basic framing. Just like, yeah, let's not bother moving the camera. Eventually she'll be in frame. That's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. Okay, she's finally going into the basement. Oh, thank God. Oh, are we gonna get a little bit of an upskirt shot? Oh, a little bit. Not that much, though. Is that like a giant crayon? I don't know. Yeah. What is that thing? What the hell is it? Well, whatever the hell it is, she's using it as a weapon, I guess. What is it like an... I don't know. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. And I guess I'll never know because she's not fucking holding it anymore. I guess we'll never know what she just beat the shit out of that guy with. But it's not that... I guess, yeah, just the dead bodies are in the basement, I suppose. But yeah, she looked in the basement. She did exactly what the title specifically said she shouldn't do. Honestly, I feel like when you watch this movie, you might be like, okay, this movie is about everything but looking in the basement. That's the one thing that's not gonna fucking happen in this movie. They're definitely not gonna look in the basement. They're gonna do a whole lot of other stuff. But looking in the basement is one thing they will certainly not do. And they did it. They did the exact thing we came into this movie not wanting to see. Like, we were like, yes, we're down with that. We're down with not looking in the basement. But no. Nope, she looked down there, and unfortunately, disappointed all of us. We're hoping to not see the basement. Damn it. Honestly, I feel like not looking in the basement has nothing to do with the dead bodies. I think it has mostly to do with just how shitty the walls are. Like, it's just not a very appealing place. It's just sort of an uninspiring area. not really a place you want to look at all. Like, just really, it brings down your mood. I think that's pretty much what the warning is about. I would love the sequel. Yeah, Taylor Skerlock says the sequel is called Go Ahead and Look in the Attic. I want to see that movie. And then we never get to see the attic, though. It's like the one thing... It's the one thing we really want to see. We don't ever get to see that fucking attic. Ugh. Jake P. says, I will become a patron of the highest tier if you review a movie in Bill Cosby's voice, LMAO. You know, maybe that'll happen. You never know. Maybe I'll just switch to a Bill Cosby voice. Zip, zap, zoop. I'll give her the pudding pop. Zip, zap, zoop. Yeah, just put a little Mickey in her drink. Zoop, zap, zoop. Let's listen to some jazz music. Zip, zappity, boop.
You took my boat. You killed Dr. Stevens.
Man, he is really sweaty. Well, I guess they sort of ran out of budget for music. Actually, that's something I noticed. I think they only had music during the, during the opening credits. I think that's pretty much it. And also, yeah, they had a little bit of music, a little bit of marching band music at the very beginning. But yeah, no music. And I don't think it's an artistic choice. I think it's, we don't have a fucking money. We don't have a fucking money. We don't have any fucking money to pay for music, so we just don't have any. Like, that's just how it works, unfortunately. Oh, it's definitely like I'm watching MASH now. I wouldn't be surprised if that is just blurry footage from MASH. Yes. He's turned to the light side. She is making no effort to bring that chick back. Well, I guess we know why. Oh man. Well, looks like there's a bit of a reckoning now. I guess they all want some murder.
What are you doing?
You know, this movie necessarily isn't the most you know, complimentary views of mental illness, I suppose. But you know, it is what it is, I suppose. I don't think there's one positive depiction, but you know, whatever. Whatever, they're all fucking murderers at the end. Even if it's not necessarily part of their gimmick, but yeah, things actually got good at the end, though. Like, this is pretty neat. They just go fucking sicko mode on her. Like, just... They don't hold back. They just all fucking beat the shit out of her. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the actual actress dying for real. You never know. This could be a fucking snuff film. You never know. Those snuff films always catch you off guard, catch you by surprise. Oh, it looks like they put the blue filter over the camera's lens. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's awfully surprisingly bright for such a low budget movie. The night. Usually when the movies when older low budget movies shoot at night, it's like completely pitch black. You can't see any of the actors. Wow. It looks like Bill Cosby's just fucking killing all these motherfuckers. Well, I guess the moral of this film is don't run a mental institute. And if you do run a mental institute, don't run it with only 2 employees. Don't run it with only 2 employees at a fucking farmhouse. You know, it's not a good idea. Things aren't going to turn out good. You're just going to end up with a bloody Bill Cosby at the end. You know, that's just how it works. It's unfortunate, but yeah, don't try it. Don't try to actually make sure at least that you have decent staffing. Like, that's pretty much it. This is just a cautionary tale about staffing issues at a mental institute, pretty much. There isn't really any other sort of, there isn't really anything else about it. It's just, what if you were a nurse who worked at this mental institute that just had no fucking staff? Like, that's pretty much it. Very specific fear. Very specific fear, but it's good to know that at the end, little Bill Cosby got his little pudding bop. Zip, zap, zoop, zoop. Oh, okay, I get it now. He's a mix between OJ and Cosby. Yeah, that's a great mix. I got some Jell-O pudding pop on my shirt. Zip, zap, zoop. And does the movie really just abruptly end? Well, what do you know? It just abruptly ends. Wow, there's no end credits. Okay. Well, like, not even like the end title card, even? Amazing. Wow, just fucking grade A effort, guys. Holy shit. Well, that's the end of the film, I suppose. Let's have some background music. I wasn't expecting it to just suddenly end. That's just insane. I don't know if it's just the specific copy of the film I have, or what, but yeah, it just fucking ended right there. It's insane. Sometimes that happens, though, I guess. They did have the opening credits, and I guess maybe they covered everything there, but usually, you know, you still have a bit more of a fucking, a bit more of a segue towards the very end, you know? You usually have something a bit more definitive. There wasn't even any music or anything, I don't think. Wow, that's very strange. Just fucking Bill Cosby eating a pudding pop at the end. It's a very interesting choice for the ending of your film, I have to admit. But anyway, that was Don't Look in the Basement. And, you know, in the end, we did get to see what was in the basement. And I think what we found out is that what was in the basement was the friends we made along the way. Yes, it's really all that matters. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. Now, before I go, I just want to do a bit of a plug to my Patreon. You know, consider supporting the Patreon. It's patreon.com/Dr. Wolfula, and you'll get access to my movie night tomorrow, which is a much more private stream where I can stream an actual non-public domain movie, in this case, My Bloody Valentine, so consider it. You know, become a patron or a channel member. Either or, you'll still get to access the stream, so consider it. It's available to honorary Wolfulites. It's going to be a fun time. It'll be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Now, if you were like, well, I want you to stream it on YouTube, I can't. I can't stream non-public domain movies on YouTube. That's the unfortunate thing, so. But also keep in touch with me on social media at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Dr. Wolfula. And I'd like to give special thanks to my true Wolfulites on Patreon and channel memberships. Queen Bethany Rain, Kyle Winfrey, Fat Fox, Cardenio St. John, Aaron Woy, Aaron Williams, Absent 4044, YouTube, Angsty Mantis, Anthony Bonchewski, Baked Potato, Benjamin J. Jones, Benjamin Rosedale Smith, Blake Green, Bread Ranger, Desert Peaches, Druid, Eli Lichtenhahn, Gary Flanders, Gary Miller, Harley Graves, James Downs, Jane, Jen Winchester, Jeremy Sapp, Jessica Hernandez, Jesus Perez, John Lavin, King Liren, Crawberry Strush, Lou Hale, Marco E. Salinas, Melanie Newtley, Mr. Maskey, Mr. Fudd, Nathan Malice, Parker Klein, Marisa Chase 1, Reckless 1199, Ryan Jenkins, Scott Sulfridge, Sean O'Brien, Simon Ausmus, Stefan Gustafsson, Stephen Justice, The Evil Gimp, Tom Wade, Tony R. Tucker, Torchwood 79, and Wrestle with Jimbo. Oh my god, so many. And also thank you to the new True Wolfulites that joined up. Thanks. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, like it. And if you loved it, subscribe for more and click the bell icon to keep track of future uploads and streams. And it looks like I got a new ghoulish friend. Welcome, General Stupidity. But I am heading out. Thank you all for joining me. See you all next time. And thank you for the super chat too, KDB. Bye, everybody. Yes.